Let's do a little Pilates yoga combination. We'll start out with our Pilates. That'll help get us all warmed up and ready for some nice relaxing stretch at the end. So we're gonna lie back onto our mats. And first thing we're gonna do is simply close our eyes and start to breathe deeply into the nose, expanding our belly back and rib cage as we inhale. And as we exhale, let's breathe out through the mouth and feel that same area of our bodies contracting and emptying. So we want to make sure as we're breathing out through the mouth that we're either pursing our lips or clenching our feet a little bit so that we're forcing the air out through a smaller space, which is going to make the abdominals work even harder as we breathe. Now while we're breathing, I want you to bring awareness to your arms. Get a nice long stretch in your arms from your shoulders to your fingertips. So just think about tensing the muscles in your arms while the rest of your body remains relaxed. Now let your arms go soft. Do the same with your legs. Nice long stretching in your legs from your hips to your toes. So think about really tensing the muscles in your legs, but keeping everything else soft. And then let the legs go soft and shift awareness now into the belly. Tightening the belly, we want to really draw down on the backside of our navel. Hold it tight against our spine without holding our breath, without tensing the rest of our bodies. Let the belly go soft. And let's try doing that again. Navel to spine, hold it in super tight. No holding our breath, no tensing the rest of our body. And let that relax. Now let's inhale the arms to the sky. Exhale as we float the arms behind us on the mat. Once there, let's push out through our heels, reach out through our fingertips. Really stretch the body long and straight. Then go ahead and let everything go soft. We'll inhale the arms back up towards the sky and exhale, return them to your sides. Pulling our right knee to our chest, give it a close hug, and then point and flex your right foot. Working from our heel to our toes. Roll the ankle around. Lead with your big toe towards the midline of the body. And then simply rest your foot. And let's switch the legs. In goes the left, out goes the right. Same thing, we start with a point and flex of our foot. And then roll the ankle around gently, leading with that big toe towards the midline of the body. And then just let your foot relax. Right knee comes back in, we've got a nice tight hug. A few rocks from side to side to massage our spine. Come back to neutral and circle your knees around and around. Feel that massage now in the lower back. Reverse those circles. And then maintain that nice tight hug to your body. Let's flex our feet and spread our toes out really wide. Scrunch them up tight. Spread them wide. Scrunch them tight. Spread them wide. And scrunch them tight. And then just let your feet relax. Now I want you to pull down on the belly button like we practiced and bring your shoulders like your head off the floor. So it's like you're trying to bring your chin up to your chest and your nose to your knees. And then we're going to release and roll that down. Try again, tighten the belly as we round up, nose to knees, chin to chest. And release that down. Once more, round the spine, nose to knees, chin to chest. And remain there. Make a triangle with your thumb and index fingers. Rest that hand lightly on the back of those hands on the back of your head. And then from there, separate your knees, heels touch toes apart. Inhale the legs straight out. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One more. Now as we push out, big toes meet, heels apart. Pull back in, heels together, toes apart. So we make an arrow and then a V. Last two. One more time. And we're there. Bring knees and feet together, stretch your toes, press through your arches, and then pull back in. So it's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. While we're doing that, I want you to flex your feet and now push out through your heels. So it's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Final two, last one, and then just stay right there. Now push your legs out straight and merely begin to flex your feet. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's stay up. Now bring your arms alongside your body off the mat, palms to the ceiling. Let's start to pump firmly. Inhale for 5 beats, exhale for 5 beats. Level 2, modify that, bend your knees. Level 1, rest your feet down. Keep pumping your arms from your shoulders to your fingertips and make your pumps a good 6 to 8 inches high. One more round. Hold on. Pull your knees in. Rest your head down and breathe. All right, now that we're all warmed up, let's move into some roll-ups. We'll start with our knees bent, our feet on the floor, and our legs pressed together, arms behind us, shoulders on the mat. As we inhale with both arms, drop your shoulders back. Exhale, use your belly to roll you up as far as you can come up. Then we inhale and exhale to up. And let's roll ourselves back down. Inhale, lift your arms, shoulders drop back. Exhale, the belly draws the body up. We inhale again, and then exhale as we scoop and roll back down. Inhale, let's lift both arms, drop our shoulders back. Exhale, use your belly to play out, stretch as far as you can. Inhale, and then exhale as you tuck and roll back down. Again, inhale, lift the arms, drop your shoulders back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you up, stretch as far as you can go. Big inhale, and then exhale, tuck and roll down. Now, if you're confident that you're not engaging your legs to help get you up, stretch them out straight. Inhale, arms up, drop the shoulders back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you up, stretch as far as you can reach. Big inhale again, and then exhale as we tuck and roll back down. Again, inhale, lift your arms, drop the shoulders back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you forward, stretch as far as you can reach. Inhale again, and exhale as we tuck and roll down. How about one more? Inhale, arms up, drop your shoulders back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you up, stretch as far as you can reach. Inhale again, and then exhale as we tuck and roll back down. Once you made it all the way back down, you're going to reach out through your feet, reach out through your fingertips. And then feel your body go soft against the mat, and we'll lift the arms up, and let's return them to our sides. From here, let's bring our knees up close to the body. Tighten the belly back up into your C shape, and then elevate your arms off the mat, palms to the ceiling. Elbows bend, fingertips touch shoulders. Inhale, push arms and legs straight, open, close, twist your legs. Exhale, tuck your knees, and then elbows. Inhale, push, open, close, tuck, and bend. 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 Inhale, push, open, close, tuck. About our last two. Inhale, push, open, close, tuck, and our final one. Inhale, push, open, close, tuck, and then bend. Pull the knees in closer, bend your head back down. Inhale. All right, from here, let's move on to some leg circles. So we're going to stretch our right leg super straight. We want our toes directly above our nose on the ceiling. We can keep our left knee back with our foot on the mat, or we can push our left leg out straight. Palms facing open, shoulders against the mat, right leg crosses left, circles out and up. So we're drawing a circle on the ceiling directly above us. And we're making sure as we're doing that we're keeping the rest of the body very stable. Our circles are about the size of a large beach ball up there. How about our last two? One more to go. And then hang out. Now go the other way, out and around, in and out. Here's our last two. One more circle, and then hold the leg up nice and strong. Now bring the left leg up. All right, inhale, drop the belly halfway down. Exhale around and back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale around. So again, make sure on these that you got that belly button super tight. Not really any arching of the lower back. Inhale, lower, exhale around. Two more. Inhale, lower, exhale around. We've got our last one. Inhale, lower, exhale around, and hold. And then we'll switch legs. All right, so now your left leg's nice and straight, toes on the ceiling. Right knee bent for level 1, or right leg straight for level 2. Left leg crosses to the right, circles out and up. Get that leg really straight. You want to feel like your toes are scraping the ceiling. Last two. One more. And then let's go the other way. We go out and around, in and up. Last two. One more. And then hold your leg up nice and straight. Let's bring the other leg back up. This time the legs go around and down together. Exhale, pull up. Inhale around, exhale, pull. Inhale around, exhale, pull. Inhale around, exhale, pull. Inhale around. Exhale, let's do two more. Inhale around. One more time, inhale around. Exhale and pull. Now we've got our legs reaching to the ceiling. Both legs circle to the right, and then come back around to your left. So now we're making littler circles about the size of a basketball. This is our corkscrew. So first we go to the right, and then we come back around to the left, and nothing else is moving. How about our last set? And then our final circle, and we're there. Ooh, tuck your knees in, give yourself a nice little hug. And then we're ready to roll up. All right. And let's work on spine stretch. So for spine stretch, remember if you've got tighter hamstrings and it's hard to sit straight, your back kind of rounds and slouches, you're gonna roll the end of your mat in, you're gonna give yourself a nice little bit of a lift on which to sit. You want to make sure it's doing some good. Mine would not be doing any good like this because it's too flat. But if you need it, you're going to elevate those hips. All right? So now, sit with your legs apart, no wider than your hips. Flex your feet, they're super straight. Arms extend, palms facing up. Inhale in preparation. Exhale, start scooping the belly around your spine. Drop your head through your arms. Put your chin on your chest. And then as you inhale, let's lift out of it. Lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Try again, exhale, big scoop in with the belly, rounding, 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 drop your chin to your chest, push out your fingers and feet. And then inhale back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Again, exhale, scoop the belly in. I want you to really feel like you got a basketball getting pushed into your body. You're rounding over that ball. And then as you come up, you're so tall that you're taller than when you went down. Let's try two more. Exhale, strong scoop in with the belly, rounding, 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 chin to chest. And then inhale back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Let's try one more. Exhale, scooping the belly in, round up your spine. Drop your head through your arms, put your chin on your chest. And then inhale yourself back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. All right, let's release. We're going to bring the legs together and let's bend our knees. And let's work on our first teaser. So for our teaser, we're going to relax the shoulders, hold the head high, keep your belly button tight, find your balance on your tailbone, and then when you're ready, start extending your legs wherever you can. Remember, we're not allowing the back to round out. And once you found your balance point, let's set the arms and draw some little circles out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Big hold. Now let's open slowly. Down, down, down to the ground. Woo! Stretch your body nice and straight. Feel it all relax. And then from there, let's bring the right knee up to the chest. I want you to tighten your belly, press through the back of your ribs, and lift your upper body into that C shape. Let's place our left hand on top of our right knee. Right ankle on top of our right ankle. And our left leg is lifted off the floor. Let's alternate. Knee to chest and toes to wall. Reach, 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 reach. We've got 8 and 6 and 4 and 3 and 2. Big hold. Switch hold. Switch hold. Switch 2 more. Switch 1 more. Switch and hold. Now tuck both knees in. Rest your hands on your ankles, your shins, or the tops of your feet. Double leg stretch. We inhale, start reaching up, and then as the arms and legs extend out, we exhale, sweep round, tuck everything back in. Inhale, stretch, exhale, pull. Stretch, pull, stretch, pull, stretch, pull, stretch. 2 more, stretch. 1 more, stretch, and pull. All right, straight single leg stretch. Right leg is straight, aiming for the ankle. Left leg is also straight. Pulling the right leg towards the face, pulling the left leg away from the face, and then we switch. So remember, as we're doing this, we're going to visualize ourselves doing a split on the ceiling. How about 4 and 3? Here's 2 and big hold. Switch, big hold. Switch 2 more. Switch 1 more. Good, now bring the other leg up. Press your legs tight together. Rest your head down for just a moment and breathe. All right, double straight leg stretch comes next. Thumb and index finger triangle, everybody. Level 1, insert triangle under butt, keep butt on triangle. Level 2 people, you're gonna keep your butt on the mat, place triangle on back of head. Everybody's up in our C shape, nice and strong. Inhale, drop slowly, 1, 2, 3, exhale, snap the legs up. So it's 1, 2, 3, up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, pull. Oh yeah, really going deep into that belly. Inhale, lower, 2, 3, exhale, pull. Inhale, lower, 2, 3, exhale, pull. Inhale, lower, 2, 3, exhale, 2 more. Inhale, lower, 2, 3, exhale, give me 1 more. Inhale, lower, 2, 3, exhale, and we're there. Rest your head back down, knees to your chest. All right, let's finish that part off with our crisscross. So again, up in your C shape, right knee in, left leg out. Everybody triangle, back of your head, and we go. Knee to chest and toes to wall. Stand, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it, lift a little higher. Bring your opposite arm up and across to your knee, and then let's switch. Lift, twist, 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 lift, twist. Let's do 8 and 6. How about 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just hold there. Switch, hold again. Switch 2 more. Switch 1 more. Switch, hold, and knees in, head down. Rest your feet down, stretch your arms wide, drop your knees all the way to the right and look left. Come on back up, we'll switch. Drop your knees to the left and look to your right. Good, and then we're back to neutral. From here, let's keep the knees bent, all right? And we want to space your feet out about this distance. You're going to turn your toes in slightly, your heels out slightly. And you want to keep enough space between your butt and your heels that when we lift up in the bridge, we're activating our gluteals and our hamstrings, not feeling it in our quads and our knees. Meanwhile, long straight arms at our sides. Tighten the belly and slowly start peeling off the mat. I want you to bridge up as far as you can without feeling any weight in your neck. And then exhale equally as slowly melting back down. So you're going to actually feel one vertebra at a time reattached to the mat. Try again. Tighten the belly. Just slowly peel off the mat. Push your hips up nice and high. Hold onto that squeeze. And then as we exhale, we're melting back down one vertebra at a time. Again, let's tighten that belly and buttocks and slowly peel off the mat. Pushing your hips up. Oh, yeah, nice and high. And then exhale, easing back down. One vertebra at a time. Try again. Let's tighten the belly and the buttocks and slowly ease our way off the mat. Now, once we made it up in the bridge, this time we're going to hang out there. Pull your right hand and stretch your right toes up to the ceiling. Lower and lift that straight leg. Flex, point, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. How about 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now remain up there and circle that leg. Small circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Little reverses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it. Good. Now let's bend and switch legs. So in goes the left. Nice and straight up to the ceiling. Lower lift, flex, point, down, up, down, up, down, up. 4 and 3. How about 2 and 1? Hold it. A little more circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stay up. A little more. Good, now let's bend and set your foot down. And then from there, we're melting all the way down. All right, once we're down, tuck your knees in, give yourself that nice hug. A few knee circles to massage through that lower back. And then let's go the other way. All right, very good. From there, we're going to re-extend the legs out onto the mat. For this one, I want you to keep your legs apart, no wider than your hips, and let your hands rest on your thighs. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. This is another rolling up exercise. Remember, the goal is to use your belly and not your legs. So by keeping your hands on your thighs, you're going to feel how much you're using your legs to get you up. Inhaling to prepare. On the exhale, start to tighten the belly. Peel yourself up. You're going to stretch as far forward as you can. And then bring yourself up, your legs tight together, open your elbows with your back straight. Inhale, let's tip back. And then as we exhale, we tuck and roll ourselves back down. Try again, right apart against the thighs, inhale. Exhale, scooping the belly and peeling up. Stick your head down between your knees. Sit up really, really tall, pull your legs tight together, open your elbows with your back straight. And then inhale, hands back. Exhale as you tuck. And we roll ourselves back down. Again, legs open, hands to thighs, big inhale. Exhale, peeling off the mat. Head between your knees. Sit up really straight. Pull your legs tight together. Open your elbows with your back straight. And then inhale to that. Exhale, tuck. And we roll back down. Try again. Legs open, hands to thighs, inhale. Exhale, use the belly to pull you up. Fit your head down between your knees. Sit up really straight, pull your legs tight together, open your elbows with your back straight, and then inhale, let's do that. Exhale, as we tuck and roll back down. How about our last one? Legs are open, hands to thighs, big inhale. Exhale, using your belly to peel you up. Stick your head through your knees. Sit up really tall and straight, pull your legs tight together, open your elbows with your back straight, and then inhale as we're tipping. A little more, and then exhale, tuck. And roll yourself back down. Woo, and then once you're down, stretch it all nice and straight. Good, and then pull your knees in for another hug, and let's roll up. All right, now that we're up, let's work on our waistline a little bit. We're gonna do the saw. So again, for the saw, if you've got those tight hamstrings and it's hard to sit tall and straight, insert that rolled up mat or a block or a pillow under your butt. We're gonna keep our legs apart no wider than our hips. And then I want you to extend your arms out wide to the side with your palms facing up. Imagine that you got a nice cup of tea sitting on the top of your head. So what we're gonna do on the inhale is rotate towards the back of the room. Exhale, hinge forward. So now you're slicing off your pinky toe. And notice that your back arm is still in a straight line with your front arm. Inhale, pull yourself up. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Exhale, off goes the pinky toe. Inhale, lift, twist, exhale, reach. Inhale, lift, twist, exhale, reach. So sit tall, rotate, pull your belly in. Sit tall, rotate, pull your belly in. Sit tall, rotate, pull the belly in. Sit tall, rotate, pull the belly in. Sit tall, rotate, pull it in. Sit tall, rotate. How about 4 more? Sit tall, rotate. We've got 3 more. Sit tall, rotate. Here's 2 more. Sit tall, rotate. Let's do 1 more. Sit tall, rotate, pull in, sit tall, come center, and then let the arms float down. Go ahead and roll your shoulders from back to front. Good job. And then from here, I want you to cross your legs Taylor style. All right, and then once you've got your legs crossed Taylor style, we're going to bring the arms out, and I want you to bring them together as if you're sitting with a large ball in your lap. So you've got these soft elbows, we've got our palms facing our body, and our elbows are shoulder level. As we inhale, the ball is going to expand and get larger and larger and larger. And as it's expanding, we can feel the shoulder blades draw together. And then the ball starts to shrink, and we exhale. So we're going to inhale, open wider and wider and wider and wider. And then exhale, it all shrinks back up. Inhale, open wider and wider and wider and wider. Exhale. Again, inhale, expand and open that giant ball. Let's try 2 more. Inhale, opening wider and wider and wider and wider. Exhale, back in. 1 more time. Inhale, opening wider and wider and wider and wider. And then exhale, back in. And then you can let the arms come down. Do those nice shoulder rolls from back to front. All right, now just let your palms open face to the sky. Let your chin drop to your chest, and let's do a little stretch at the back of our neck. Lift the head, and let's dip back enough to open our throat. Exhale, forward again, chin to chest. Inhale, lift the head to back, open our throat. And once more, exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift the head to back, open your throat. And then just hang out in this nice cross-leg position. I want you to switch your breathing to all nostril breathing if you can. And let's all take 1 more inhale as we are. Exhale, let your body go soft. And then from there, we're going to make our way onto hands and knees. So whatever way works best for you, that's the way you're going to get onto your hands and knees. And then once we've made it onto our hands and knees, let's position ourselves so that we've got our shoulders over our hands, our hips over our knees, and the tops of our feet on the mat. We're going to turn our hands in just a little bit with our fingers wide spread, and I want you to really think about pressing your weight into the index finger knuckles. From there, start to sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, then open your heart for cow. Exhale, let's swoop the belly in and round for cat. Inhale, let's open for cow. Exhale, round for cat. Inhale again for cow. And then exhale, round for cat. Now make your way back to a neutral place. Let's extend the left leg behind us and push out through your left heel. And then add the right arm forward, and that brings you into a spinal balance. Exhale, lower, we'll switch. Extend that leg back. Reach forward and breathe. Exhale, lower, switch again. Let's reach out. And lower, switch once more. Reaching out. Good, and then return to all fours. Let's touch our toes together, separate our knees. You just push your tailbone back. Walk your hands forward, drop your chest between your knees, let your forehead rest on the mat. And while we're here, think about pulling back with your tailbone. And then let your palms open towards the sky a bit and breathe. Let's flip the palms back over. Press down into those wide spread hands, tuck our toes, and start building downward facing dog. I want you to let your head simply dangle through your arms. Press your heels as close to the mat as you can. Pull your rib cage towards your thighs. And think about pulling the bottom of your shoulder blades down towards your gluteals. Couple walks of our dogs, stretching those feet. Lifting our heels. Let's push the heels back down. Now let's come forward into plank. Eyes looking out, belly button tight. Don't over squeeze the buttocks, but press out through the back of your knees. Go ahead and press back up into down dog. Inhale, float forward to plank. And again, exhale, downward facing dog. Once more, come forward to plank. And then back up into down dog. Now let's come back down onto all fours. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart. Exhale, scoot and round for cat. Try again, inhale, open for cow. And then exhale, round out for cat. And then just return to that neutral place. Let's go ahead and extend that leg behind us, pushing out through the heel. And then I want you to step that foot forward. And once you've got it on the mat, positioned in between your hands, let's go ahead and start lifting the upper body. We'll add the arms to the sky. That's going to give us our crescent moon. Now let the arms open wide. And start to rotate. Look out beyond that left hand. And let's bring the left hand down, extend the right arm high to the sky, and breathe into your twist. We'll bring that hand down. Straddle your front foot, and then tuck your toes under, and lift your right knee. And that's going to bring us into a good strong runner's lunge, which is always a transition pose for us. And then from there, let's go ahead and step back with our left foot. And that brings us back into our plank. Push back up into downward facing dog. Return to your all fours position. And then extend the right leg this time and press out. And then let's step that right foot forward. I'm going to place it right in between our hands, and then we'll start lifting upper body. Add the arms to the sky. Breathe. Opening the arms wider and wider. Go ahead and look out over your right hand. Let's bring the right hand to the mat. Send your left arm towards the sky. Good, and then exhale that hand down. Go ahead and straddle your front foot. Tuck your left toes under, and that brings us back into lunge. Now we're ready to step the left foot forward. Let your big toes meet, keep your heels apart, and press your rib cage into your thighs. So bend your knees if you need to make sure that you are feeling your upper body resting on your thighs. Let's nod our head yes a few times. Let your head shake no. And then just let yourself dangle down. From there, let's inhale, slowly roll up. Reach high and touch the sky. Exhale into your heart. Inhale to the sky, exhale. Fold the body forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, go deeper. Again, inhale, let's roll up. Reaching high to the sky. And then exhale to your right. Inhale again to the sky, exhale. Fold the body forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale as we stay. Take a giant step back with your left foot and your back in runner's lunge. Now let's push our left heel to the mat, turn our left toes out. Draw a straight line from your right heel to the back of your left heel. Now start lifting your upper body. You want to make sure that our right knee is stationed over the ankle. We can feel our weight pressing into our right knee, toe, second toe. Now add the arms to the sky. Feel your shoulders fall away from your ears. Warrior one. Now just place your hands together at your heart. And let's start to pull our right leg straighter and straighter. Once you've got the right leg straight, let's reopen the arms wide to the side. And then begin to rotate. So now we're going to end up facing the wide edge of our mat and our five-pointed star. We've got our palms facing open. We can feel the crown of our head being drawn skyward. Our toes are turned in, our heels are turned out. We're just feeling all sorts of open space in the body. Begin to hinge forward. I'm going to stop once our back is parallel to the ceiling. And that becomes straddle airplane. On the exhale, let's bring our hands down to the mat. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. We're going to inhale, look out, and then exhale. We're going to bend the elbows and see if we can let the forearms drop a little closer to the mat. Now let's push down through the palms. Once again, straightening the arms, and we're going to slide the right hand over so it's centered beneath us, and push down on it with your hand. And then as we inhale, start lifting that opposite arm, revolve at the waist, and really use that waistline to create the rotation to allow your fingertips to touch the sky. As we exhale, let's come back down. Again, inhale, looking out, flat back. Re-extend your arms so we're back in airplane. And then start lifting up our body. Bringing us right back up into our five-pointed star. Toes in, heels out, outstretched arms. From there, let's go ahead and turn our right toes to the front end of our mat. Align our right heel with our left arch. And then begin to bend your right knee. So it's coming right out over your ankle. We're not pushing it past our toes, and we're just looking out. Looking out over that front hand. And then while you're here, I want you to actually lift your right heel. So you're on the ball of your right foot. And then push the heel back down. Good, now reach a little farther with that right hand, start lifting up, and as it's lifting up, lower your left hand, rotate that right palm towards the sky, and there's our reverse warrior. Come back into warrior two. Pull the right leg straight without locking, so we're right where we started. Can't go any further, let's lower the right and lift the left. And we can feel the backside of our body actually pressed against the wall. When you're looking up towards that extended hand, you want it to be directly over your shoulders, so we're not pulling backwards, but we're just nice and flat. We'll take one more inhale in that triangle. And then as we exhale, let's start to rebend the right knee. Revolve the upper body. Let your hands come back down onto the mat. And there's our lunge. Now step back and return to plank. And then press back up into downward facing dog. Good, let's return to plank. And try again, press back up into down dog. Now we're going back down onto all fours. And then from there, let's step the left foot forward. Lift the right toes, and we're back in our lunge. Now let's go ahead and push our right heel to the floor. Turn our right toes out. Draw that straight line from left heel to back right heel. Now start lifting. So again, we're working on warrior one. We're going to keep our hips facing forward. Add your arms when ready. Shoulders soft, arms are strong. Feeling our weight really pressing into that left big toe, second toe. Good, now let your hands press together at your heart. And then let's start straightening your left leg. Once it's straight, open the arms wide. And then simply start revolving at the waist. And now we should be facing the other wide edge of our mat. Toes are in, heels are out. Palms facing open, five-pointed star. From here, let's lower the arms, and we're going to hook them together behind us. You can either hook your thumbs together, your second and third fingers, or you can clasp your hands. I want you to think about rolling your shoulder blades together and then pulling your knuckles down towards the mat. Press your heart forward, tip your head back, and open your throat. Then as we inhale, let's neutralize our spine. On the exhale, start hinging forward. We're going to lead with our chest. And you're going to let yourself go as far down as you can. Bend your knees if you need to. Let your head simply drop down. And then we're going to lift the arms a little higher. And breathe. From there, let's release. Let your fingers trickle back to the mat. Press down through your palms, your arms get straighter and straighter. And now just slide that right hand over, press down with your opposite hand so you're pushing yourself away from the floor. And then as we inhale, start to open, revolve at the waist, and that brings us into our twisting straddle. Let's exhale that hand back down. Inhale, lengthen, look out, flat back. Exhale, open your arms wide. We're in our straddle airplane. And then on the next inhale, we can lift all the way up to standing. Turning our palms back open to the sky. And there we are, back in our star. Left toes turn to face the front end of our mat. Aligning our left toe with our right arch. Bending that left knee. Centering our body weight equally into both feet. But the weight that you're pressing into your left foot, I want you to be pressing into your big toe, second toe. And then while you're here, lift your heel. Drop the heel back down. Extend the arm a little farther, lift up. As it's lifting, that right arm is lowering, and you're going to rotate your left palm to the sky. And then find your way back into Warrior Two. Start to straighten the left leg without locking. Once again, we're right back where we started. And here comes triangle. Right hip is pulling back. Left arm is reaching out like you're trying to touch the wall. Once we can't go any further, that's when we lower the left and lift the right. And I want you to find that place in your triangle where you're feeling very open. You want to feel work, but you don't want to feel stressed. All right, and that arm that's reaching up to the sky, we want it to be directly above our shoulder. Breathe. We'll take one more inhale as we are. As we exhale, let's start bending the left knee. Go ahead and revolve your upper body. Lift to the ball of your right foot. And there we are back in our lunge. Now we can step our left foot back. Brings us into plank, and then we're back up into downward facing dog. Few walks of our dog. Pick up both heels, and then let's press them down. Let's ease down onto the knees. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, open your heart, there's your cow. Exhale, let's round and scoop the cat. Try again, let's lift and open. And then round and scoop. And then return to neutral, and I want you to walk your hands closer to your knees, and let's come right up into a nice kneeling position. All right, once there, let's take the left leg out to the side. And I want you to point your left toes straight ahead, and align your left ankle with the side of your knee and your hip, and the right knee is aligned with your right hip and your right shoulder. Meanwhile, form the triangle. Place it lightly on the back of your head. We're going to side bend towards our straight leg. Come right up to center and then rotate without moving your hips. And come back to center. So we're going to side, lift, twist, center. I want you to exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. How about one more time? Side, lift, twist, center. Now just tip side, side, side. And once you're all the way there, open your arms. Beautiful. Good, and then come back up. And now I want you to teeter-totter the other way. So you're simply going to place that one hand down on the mat. You want your shoulder directly over your wrist. You can keep the side of your bottom knee down. That would be a modified side plank. Or you could extend your bottom leg straight out, and that's going to take you into a full side plank. So you've got one more inhale. And then as we exhale, let's all bring the bottom knee down. You bring the other knee down, and that's going to bring us right back up onto both knees. And then let's switch sides. So go ahead and take your right foot out to the side this time. Remember, you've got your toes pointing straight ahead, side of the ankle, side of the knee, hip and the shoulder aligned, left knee, left hip, left shoulder, elbows wide, little triangle on the back of our head, side bend towards your straight leg. Come all the way up, rotate, and center. So you've got side, and lift, and twist, and center. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Side, lift, twist, center. Side, lift, twist, center. Side, lift, twist. Let's try two more. Side, lift, twist, and one more. Side, lift, twist, center. Now just go side. Extend and open. Good, and then come back up and set the left hand down. Right arm, right leg is extended. Side of the left knee would be level 1. Level 2, both legs extended. And breathe. Very good. As we exhale, bottom knee down, top knee down. And right back up onto both knees. And then I want you to start to pull your tailbone back towards your heels. And then start folding yourself forward so your rib cage is on your thighs. Let your head drop and let your arms just roll down alongside you. And then from there, we'll place our hands under our shoulders and just begin to lift yourself up. Once we're back up, kind of seat. Let's go ahead and stretch our legs out straight. And then I want you to bend your knees just a little bit and reach forward until you can reach your toes with your second and third fingers. So if you need to bend your knees a little bit more than that, that's okay. And then once you've got a hold of your toes, I want you to pull your ribs into your thighs. And then try to push your legs out even straighter while you've still got your ribs against your thighs. And then let's release our toes, and we can come back up. Once we're back up, let's go ahead and keep our left leg straight, and then bend your right knee so the bottom of your right foot is resting against your inner thigh. Place your hands on either side of your left leg, and then as you're walking your hands forward, I want you to pull your belly button down closer and closer to that front thigh, and just kind of let go. And then I want you to maneuver yourself so you're a little bit to the right of that left leg now and sink down so you're kind of between your bent knee and your straight leg. And then move a little bit farther to the right so you're actually resting over that bent right leg. And let's inhale our way back up. Once we're back up, let's switch sides. So now we can extend the right leg straight, we'll bend the left knee. Start by placing it foot against your inner right thigh. Let your hands rest on either side of that straight leg and then start to pull yourself forward. And then we're going to inch ourselves a little bit to the left, so now we're kind of sinking down between the bent knee and the straight leg. And then a little bit farther to the left until we're actually kind of resting over that bent leg. And then from there, let's help ourselves back up. And then let's re-extend the leg. Again, we'll start with a little bit of a bend. Poke around those big toes. Pull your ribs close to your thighs. And then try to extend your legs a little straighter while maintaining your ribs close to your thighs. And then from there, let's roll up. All once we're up, let's rebend both of our knees. And let's build another teaser, all right? So we've got our super straight spine, got our balance on our tailbone, and we're just gonna try one leg at a time. So we're gonna go where we can without rounding the back. Go ahead, let's lower that leg and then we'll switch. Lower that leg, let's switch again. Lower that leg and we'll switch again. And then lower that leg, and now let's try both legs together. Going where we can without rounding. Adding the arms once we're there. And then lowering, lift the arms. Down, up, down, up, down, up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. Now let's open. So someone's got a really big iron, and they're ironing us into the mat. Once we're down, you get to flex your feet and reach out through your heels. Stretch out through your fingertips. And then let your body go soft. Let's pull the right knee to the chest, give it a hug. Good, and then set your right foot down while your knee remains bent. Let's open the arms wide, shift your hips a tiny bit to the right so you can tuck your right toe behind your left knee, and then use your left hand to guide the right knee across the body. So it's aiming at the floor without lifting your right shoulder. And let's bring the knee back up. And slide that leg out and let's switch. So in goes the left knee. We just start with a nice close hug. And then let's rest our foot down, keeping the knee bent, arms go wide. Shift your hips a tiny bit to the left. Tuck your left toe behind your right knee and then use your right hand to gently guide that left knee across the body, aiming it at the mat without lifting our left shoulder. And then let's bring the knee back up. And once it's up, we've got both knees tucked in. And let's do a couple knee circles, massage your lower back. And let's reverse. And now I want you to start to separate your knees. Let the soles of your feet come together. While that's happening, pull your heels closer to your body and keep widening your knees. So this will be our lying butterfly. And I want you to feel some good release in those inner thighs, those outer hips. And then let's separate the feet. We're going to keep the knees bent. Pull down with your hands and push up with your feet. So every other part of your body is going to be relaxed, but you should feel some good resistance taking place between your feet pushing up and your hands pulling down. And let's do a few rocks from side to side. And then just hang out back into a neutral place. Let's try extending the legs out straighter and wider. And that's going to take us into our lying fan. And we'll bring the legs closer and closer together overhead. And start to lower one leg, just lead with your heel. Once it makes it to the floor, we're going to pull it back up. And then switch legs. So the other leg's going to slowly lower to the floor. Once it touches down, let's pull it back up. Good, now let your arms rest at your sides, palms towards the sky, and start to lower both legs. Now if you get to a point where you're feeling like you're using your lower back, you can bend your knees and continue to lower. until you've made it all the way to the floor. And then we're all going to stretch the legs out straight and push out through the heels. And then let your body go soft and breathe. And now I want you to just close your eyes and continue to breathe away any tightness or tension that might remain in your body. Just wash it away with your breath. You can feel all that lightness entering the body as we inhale. And we can feel all that heaviness leave the body as we exhale and just take that heaviness out with your breath. We must not accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. Let us set aside all of our anxious thoughts and make our choice to live today with courage, with hope, and with an open and grateful heart. And extend random acts of kindness wherever we can. Know that my soul honors your soul. I honor the place in you where the entire universe dwells. I honor the light, the love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you, because it is also within me. In sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you, Susan.